nois i noies que aprofiten avui per venir a disfrutar amb els nostres jugadors esperem una gran tarda de futbol. A la gespa, a partir de les 4, Barça, Villarreal.
International break next week, and Barca begin the preparation, but do well on either Luis Suarez or Neymar scoring first. A constant source of information in the Spanish press and the Spanish Villarreal only beaten once on their travels this season. And there's a foul there. Victor Ruiz just taking the legs from Luis Suarez side, the lone drummer. As Neymar lines up the free kick, Iniesta's also over it to beat the 22-year-old. Plays it in lower. Soldado it is who's backtracking and doing the defensive duty. Hooks it clear. Back to Neymar though, on the edge of the area, just looking for options, but he has to play it short, but it's not a good touch. Enjoy at Camp Nou. Much more space obviously in this stadium than in many others in the Spanish top flight. Neymar now looking to provide the width, but his pass and the temptation of Real Zaragoza took him to Aragon as Neymar makes his way into the area and finds Suarez, and Suarez has his second shot, this time left-footed. As mentioned, he's got the Spanish Cup. It affords Barca a second chance in with two-legged affairs at this stage, and no doubt the Barca coach will be efforts from Luis Suarez that thumped into the advertising hoardings behind Ariola's goal rather than testing the... Suarez picks it up and sweeps it out now. Neymar. Barca have got Villarreal backtracking. Munir's in the area. Neymar's looking for Suarez. Carlos Clos. Neymar can look to push up once again down that left flank. Unfortunately, he didn't keep the headband on that he was wearing in the warm-up. Dos Santos once again given the role of the closing down job. Busquets clips it in, but that was slightly aimless from the Barca midfielder. Blaugrana pick it up once more. Neymar out to Iniesta, but Jordi Alba on his out. Neymar once more. Barca really applying the pressure now. Back to Alves. Clipped over to far post. Iniesta just won't reach that. A couple of free kicks already, the Mexican. Joined Villarreal. Played alongside his brother Giovanni at the Madrigal for some time before the older of the two. It's got Neymar heading in, Iniesta inside with a forest of yellow shirts looking for Suarez. He's able to hold off the challenge of Victor Ruiz, but the Villarreal man holds him up well, but clips it into the area. Nodded away by Dos Santos, and Alves takes the first time shot. Dangerous clip back there. Relieved man. Barca have their second corner in quick succession. Neymar plays it into the near post. A bundle of body leaves Busquets. Barca have been doing all the pressing. Villarreal had their moments, and they've had the odd foray forward, but in the main it's been a tactical defensive display from the yellow submarine, just spent on the striker. Munir looks to spread the play, and he does well to find Neymar. He's got Iniesta at the near post, Suarez in the middle, but Neymar looks to go alone. Now Iniesta's looking to provide the fancy footwork. His attempted cross was blocked by Mario Gaspar, who this time managed to block it behind the for a corner rather than aiming for his own goal. Neymar once again around Samuel Castillejo. Neymar looking to flash it across. Suarez was there, Mario Gaspar and Neymar getting entangled in a bit of jostling. Nothing too serious, but Ariola showing strong hands at his near post. Suarez not too happy. Gaspar just perhaps put his hands on him, trying to prevent him from reaching Neymar. Barca insisting more and more. Now Mario Gaspar has some defending to do. Neymar Flashes it across the face of goal where there was a cross come shot, but it evaded everybody and wandered wide of the far post, and Barca made tracks and did well to put pressure on Denis Suarez, and now Neymar finds Luis Suarez, and now Mateo's made an incredible run forward, and his shot, a good one as Andres Iniesta picks it up, and this time Suarez remains onside, flicks it back for Neymar. It's all a bit too fancy. Luis Suarez really looking back in the top division, not to have drawn a match this season, having won 8 and lost twice, and they'll be hoping that in the next hour or so they can put that right, primarily by winning this as opposed to losing it, of course. Denis Suarez doing well once again, the battle with Dani Alves despite losing possession. Getting to the feet of Neymar, the flick for Luis Suarez. Castellanos. Neymar pulls away from Bruno Soriano in the midfield. Villarreal now with all 10 players, all virtually in their own third. Barca having to find a way through in difficult circumstances, and the pass for Neymar went all the way through to the great number of clear-cut chances in this game, and the speed at perhaps which being played. Smattering of Villarreal fans around the Camp Nou. The away section located high in the upper echelons. Some of the decisions by the referee. And this time there is a foul. Last fans get what they want, and it's a yellow card. First Villarreal player to go into the box. Certainly a look at Neymar, and that was a definite foul. Coming together, he looked across to see where the Brazilian was, and then just deliberately leant across, and I think goes all the way back to Mateo. Now Alba with Neymar outside. Villarreal giving plenty of time to regroup. Thanks from Neymar. Accepted the Barca 0, Villarreal 0. Has an inspiration on the bench, but Barca certainly fielding the strongest available 11, and they have been unable to breach the Villarreal goal in these opening 42 and a bit minutes. As Neymar lets Thomas Pinar know what he thinks of it. To pull off a point-blank save and deny Villarreal perhaps their best chance of the encounter so far. On our clock, 2 seconds before the full 40. 0. Early push forward, but Jordi Alba clears Barca's lines, and then Neymar, who was moments ago was probably enjoying a half-time orange, is now nursed to the chest after being met full weight to be given. And it's for Luis Suarez, who's just said a bit too much about the fact and perhaps the referee produced 2 yellow cards there. I think he may well have done. Neymar for not quite balloon, perhaps just there. The referee deciding keen on the Brazilian shouting down his right ear. Very surprising that wasn't given as a foul, I have to admit. And even a booking may have been the offing for Daniel Bonera. The Villarreal referee surrounded by the blue and red shirts of the home side. Now Neymar can make progress, and he's tackled, and a good tackle there from Bruno Soriano. Home fans not agreeing, but it certainly looked like a clean one on that occasion. Players spread out to Jordi Alba, who will be alongside Piqué in that Spanish squad, no doubt. Neymar now crossed into the middle, and there was a free header for Munir. The far post, Dani Alves outside of the boot from Neymar. Munir doesn't connect, and Alves looked to squeeze it in the near. Being spoken to about his use of the arms with Jeremy Mateo. Luis Suarez bounced by Mario Gaspar in there as well, as the corner goes into the near post, and dramatic punch away from Mariola only reaches Sergio Roberto. Dani Alves, who just had that chance moments ago in the opening 45 minutes, but suddenly slightly more direct routes, if not many appearances for the Balearic club, 77 to be precise, and then left when they were relegated to join Villarreal in 2013. He's got some defending to do here as Iniesta looks for Dani Alves, nodded away well into the Villarreal forward as we see Neymar. Here's the tackle earlier, and there clearly won the ball. Certainly clipped Neymar since we're more success, and Neymar will flick this into the area where the ball is met well by Luis Suarez, but he didn't get the connection. He did the odd chance, but he had one shot on target, and that was Castillejo's at the end of the first half. Neymar knocks it down looking for Iniesta, but the ball manoeuvred clear. Villarreal face a basketball every time they pick up the ball and look up. And that's probably why Luis Enrique did ask for that injection of pace. It lasted a few minutes, and Barca have to be careful not to slip back into the slightly slow build-ups that they endured in the first half that made it so difficult for them to create openings. Luis Suarez now finds space on the edge of the area, but his attempted through ball across to the far post. That's a comfortable catch for Ariel, currently on the edge of his own technical area though, as Sergio Roberto plays it down the line to Neymar. Neymar looking to find the run of Dani Alves on that far side, but Denis Suarez just plays it to Jordi Alba. Now Sergio Roberto into Neymar. Neymar surrounded by Castillejo beside him, and three players following the path of the ball. Pass out as a poor one. Sergi Busquets finds Neymar. Neymar puts Barcelona ahead. It's taken until the 59th minute for the breakthrough to come. With the incisive pass, Neymar took one touch to control and then side-footed inside the near post. And finally the hosts have found a way through this stubborn Villarreal rearguard. And the Blaugrana have the lead, much to the delight of the home fans and players. It's happiness combined with relief. Real came to defend and they've done so well, just under an hour. But the pass through is clearly onside Neymar. Busquets first time, one touch, and then tucked inside Alphonse Areola's near post. Is indeed Cedric Bakambu, who's stripped and ready to come on, as you see Luis Enrique's celebration, and as mentioned him, probably didn't need to blast it, and Areola left with no chance. The speed and movement was exactly what Luis Enrique would have been asking for during the half-time interval. It always was going to take a moment of incisiveness and Bakambu, who was represented France at under 18, 19 and 20 level, decided when it came to international football he'd represent the Democratic Republic of Congo. And in March he received his first call up to their national side. He joined Villarreal from Bursaspor. Cost 7.4 million euros. Speed things up as Mario Gaspar got forward and put pressure on him. Neymar now flicks it out. Luis Suarez on the left. His passing side was poor in Castillejo. Few flicks and draw applause from the home crowd here. Villarreal's five-man midfield, that ball difference currently than Barca going into this game, and if they're able to beat Sevilla in the half-8 kickoff here in La Primera, then they will indeed go back to the top. But Barca have set them a challenge and done all they can do. And another yellow card dished out by Carlos Cros Gomez. You just see a replay as Neymar just perhaps thought it would, but Villarreal held their own for an hour before Neymar made the breakthrough. And here's the Brazilian once more. Iniesta unable to control it on the edge of the area. Iniesta, he's got 4 ahead of him. One of those is Neymar wide out to the left. Neymar held up by Mario Gaspar. Now a crowd of yellow shirts come out to try and prevent the Brazilian. That's a great ball in, and Alba, who made a chalk up their 7th corner, which has taken short. Iniesta back to Neymar. Neymar opting to go back for Alves, and then the ball forward. Iniesta was on the receiving end after it evaded Sergio Busquets. Neymar out wide to Alba, who made great strains to get down this left flank. Iniesta out wide to Alba once more, keep going forward. Iniesta just caught. Yelp. Nutmeg there on Jonathan Dos Santos, and a wild shot by Sergio Roberto. As Barca moving forward once more, down the left with Neymar. Neymar looking to cut in field, does well. All the way across for Sergio Roberto, and the second. It's going to show very neat passing, very calm and controlled. Neymar now. One-on-one with Samu Garcia. Ventures inside and is now trapped by Bruno Soriano. Free kick quickly taken. Alba attempt to bring that down failed, and now Luis Suarez can look to find Neymar. He has found Neymar. Brilliant flick. Oh, what a stunning goal from the Brazilian. 3-0 to Barcelona. Second goal for Neymar. What an absolutely fantastic finish by the Barcelona number 11. He controlled the pass from Luis Suarez, flicked it over the defender's head, and then rolled it under Alfonso Areola. And that is game, set and match for the Blaugrana. Villarreal will head back down south with nothing to show for all their efforts. But what a way to cap a. And then Neymar made his own clip up. Quick spin and then a tremendous controlled rock. Neymar is more than capable of that, but what a way to cap a prime performances as he adds his 11th goal of the league campaign to the 10th that saw Barca open the scoring in the 60th minute, marshal and control things. Sergio Busquets indeed turned provider rather than the Barca number 8 for once. Forwards looking to make the runs, and then clumsy pass like that won't do themselves any favours. Neymar now full speed looking to get his hat-trick, finds Luis Suarez. Can he pick out Sander on the far side? No intention of doing so, and then the Uruguayan clips a left-footed effort. Just Brazilian thinking perhaps from his body language that he knew once Luis Suarez was in that position there was only one way to go. Neymar showing exactly how it's done with a tremendous finish. A flick up there, left Jaume Costa dumbfounded, and as Neymar span round, he was able to gain sight of the ball. New opening hour of frustration for both the home fans and players. Luis Enrique will be pleased. Good combination. Neymar now inside the area. He's on his hat-trick, of course. Whether he'll consider that when looking for a teammate, but appeals for a penalty turned down. It was so close. 2 league victories, and there you go. Neymar added his second and Barca's third with a goal that, as I mentioned, will be played over and over around the world. Barca now scored 26 league goals, and between them Neymar and Luis Suarez will do 25 league goals, and Neymar and Luis Suarez have scored